This is Restaurant Tycoon 2, and in this video I'm going to see how far I can get in just 100 days. Let's begin. First I need to pick my restaurant to start off with. I like this one, so I picked it. I also picked American dish. Day 1 begins and my first 2 customers arrived and wanted the best food I can offer. I gave them the menu and they can't even decide what to pick. It took so long until they realized that I only have burgers. I took their orders and started working in the kitchen. Some years later, food is finally overcooked and I served it. I gave this ladies the menu and they still took years to decide and pick cheeseburgers. And I saw some money on the table, so me as a kind man, I stole it to hire a waiter. After buying my first slave, the work is just easier. But I'm gonna need to buy a chef ASAP, so I can just chill and relax. So I stole a lot of money from this customers. Day 1 is completed and I bought my first chef. I hired a wrong chef and he can't even cook. But I understand that he's new, so I fired him. The next day I added some more chairs and table. My first VIP customer finally arrived. My restaurant's rating is only 0.8. And that's very bad. So I waited my VIP customer to leave, and he left so much money for me. But my slave saw me stealing so much cash, and he wanted to join. So I fired him. My slaves are giving me money so slow, so I bought them trays. And I added more chairs and table. And have plenty of customers. I saw this very weird customer, and he looked so suspicious, so I kept an eye on him. All day. All day. All night. And he left because I was staring at him for too long. So I added more chairs and tables. Then a celebrity came, and she looks very... I watched my slave cook, and he's very tired. I was so kind and I let him rest for a while. I give all my slaves 1 second of rest, and they were very happy. Day 7, and I expanded my restaurant for the first time. After 1 second, my lazy slaves finally returned to work, and I added more chairs and tables. I have enough money to buy another slave, so I did. And then Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor, just visited my restaurant, so I welcomed him in a special way. Then I saw this very weird lady just staring in the abyss, so I help her. I was very tired after that intense helping, so I just stand the whole day and bought another expansion. Then I moved my furniture to look much better. I also bought even more chairs and tables for more customers. I got tired of doing all the job, so I just watch my slaves do the work. It's now day 30, and we're getting close to 100. My rating is still low, so I have to treat my customers much better. I saw this kid and she ordered special hot dog. Me as a kind man, I gave her a special one. I bought another expansion because my restaurant is getting crowded. Then this happened. I recovered from that trauma and I bought an outdoor expansion. Upgrades are now getting expensive. I'm gonna need a lot of money. So I bought a lot of chairs and tables for more people. It's now day 40 and people are giving my slaves tips. As a kind boss, I took it like nothing happened. Skipped to day 63 because all I do is watch my slaves work and it's boring. After a long boring episode, I now have a lot of money for upgrades, so I did. I also bought the last expansion for my restaurant and it's so worth it. I expanded the interior so I can add more chairs and tables. For some reason, I just stared in the abyss because I was so tired doing all the work. I was so happy a lot of customers is now eating in my restaurant, and they will give me a lot of money. It's now day 71, and we're getting really close to 100. My rating is getting much better now, it's 2.8, and that means I'm such a kind man. Right? It's now day 98, and we have a lot of money from grinding since day 75 all the way to 98. I then collected the last money before my renovation, and it's the best feeling, oh, I can feel it. Now it's time to demolish this piece of crap. I'm building the best restaurant ever existed, and am building it with love. So more customers equals more money. And after building for almost 2 hours, this is what I managed to build. And now it's time for a quick tour to the best restaurant ever. When you enter the best restaurant, first thing to notice is the most expensive golden tree. The inside is so organized. Yee. Then here's where the slaves picks up the orders. It is connected to the best kitchen. And here is the best kitchen. My chef slaves works here in this area, and they are not allowed to leave unless I said so. I can't think of any idea what to build, so I just copy-paste the back and front part. Now we go to my best place, the second floor. This is my most favorite part of the build, because here is where all the children play, and I like children's. And here we have the male and female bathroom. My rating is 4.2, and we almost reached 5-star restaurant. This is crazy. We also got a value of $28.9K. Now we got the drive-thru, and this place is dangerous, so I always look before I walk.